Gauntlet. Dark Legacy.
So yeah, we're playing Gauntlet Dark Legacy today. We're playing the PlayStation edition. I couldn't find the GameCube edition, so this is what we've got. The only small differences is really that in the PlayStation edition you can't hold items in inventory, so you pretty much have to use them right when you get them, and that kind of sucks. But other than that, it's not too bad. I had a lot of fun playing it growing up, and so yeah, I'm gonna play it for you guys today. So we'll go ahead and put my name in here. And here we have different classes that it starts you out with. You have the Sorceress, the Jester, the Knight, the Dwarf, the Archer, the Wizard, and the Valkyrie. Also a Warrior. You can pretty much pick whatever color. There's 4 different colors for each person. Red, blue, yellow, and green. And then there's also hidden characters that you unlock throughout different stages and stuff later down the line. But today we're gonna be we'll do the Red Wizard today.
Welcome, Red Wizard.
Welcome, mighty heroes. The evil mage Garm has broken into my tower and used the runestones to summon the demon Scorn. Scorn broke free from Garn's control and destroyed him. Scorn has unleashed his minions upon the land and scattered the runestones across the 8 realms. Now he has sealed himself in the desecrated temple. The entrance is protected by 8 magical shards. Each is in possession of one of Scorn's mighty guardians. You must travel into each of the 8 realms, fight your way through Scorn's minions, and defeat his guardians. Only after obtaining all 8 shards can you enter the desecrated temple and banish Scorn to the underworld. Scorn has sealed the entrance to each realm with a magical shield. Throughout the land you will find crystals which will enable you to remove these shields. I have summoned to my tower enough crystals to unlock one of the 8 realms, the Forsaken Province. Go now, the fate of the realms is in your hands. So yeah, here we are. We're in the Desecrated Temple, and we're just gonna collect these crystals here. You'll get more of them throughout the game, and they unlock each province, as the guy says.
You now have enough crystals to enter the Forsaken Province.
So yeah, we're just gonna head down here. Some basic controls is you fire with X. Square is a heavy attack. B lets you use potions. I'm sorry, circle. I'm sorry, I'm playing on an Xbox controller, so. And then triangle lets you do your turbo. You can also hold down, I believe, yes, it is going to be L1, and you can sprint. It does use your turbo meter though, so you don't want to use it too much, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna head on into the Forsaken Province here. And just jump straight into the level.
You are now entering the
Poison Fields. And it gives you a little cutscene in the beginning here. Alright, so here we are, the Poison Fields.
keys to open doors and chests.
Pretty much, you're gonna start having enemies spawning right away. Got some barrels with treasure that you can grab up. These red crystals, you want to collect them up. They'll let you get to the next province, which I believe is the Mountain Province. That key I picked up earlier, you're going to use that to unlock chests. That chest gives you a potion. Potions pretty much lets you use AoE effects in the area around you. You can throw them or you can shoot them. Either way, it causes an AoE effect. And I believe you can stack up to 9 of them in your inventory. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and knock these guys down. There are different enemy types, like the guys here with the pitchforks are I call them the weaklings. And then the dudes here with the giant saws, you see they take 2 hits. And they're a little tougher. But as you destroy gravestones, it changes the guys spawning from the saws to the guys spawning with the pitchforks. You can also walk up and do melee damage, but it takes your health away. Because, you know, obviously you're getting close to the enemies and they're attacking you back. Food restores your health. So yeah, we'll come over here. That green thing up there with the skull and bones, that's poison food. If you eat that, that'll actually damage your health. But yeah, and I've always been really fond of this game. I remember playing it on the GameCube growing up. If my information is correct, I think it was actually an arcade game a long time ago. And your health would slowly decrease over time as you played it. And you would have to plug more quarters in order to keep playing, basically.
Turbo boost.
So we also have some hidden corners here. That was that flash there. It's important to check around because sometimes you can get hidden stuff behind walls like this. Past the mill is a well-guarded vault. It's basically telling you that there's a secret up here. You hear that loud thumping. That's actually a general. You might have seen his foot down there clipping. That's him right there. He's basically a stronger version of all the other enemies we've been fighting. And he can knock you down on your feet. Yeah, you can kind of just cheese this one by coming up here.
Learn how to block.
Oh yeah, you can also block with R2.
Generals may carry items. Use your turbo now.
And then you just break that and you get your first runestone.
One runestone has been found.
I'm not sure off the top of my head how many runestones are in the game, but I know that there's some levels that contain 1 or 2 runestones, and then some regions which contain more than 1 or 2 runestones at a time.
Your health is full.
That was an example of what the potions do right there.
Multiple hits destroy secret walls. Gas mask.
Gas mask basically just lets you walk through poison. And then levitation lets you avoid being bitten and attacked by these little maggot enemy things here.
Phoenix familiar.
Let's kick these guys. I've always hated the sound that these guys made growing up. I don't know why, it just, it always bugged me a little bit. Down there you can see that there's actually some stuff. We can get to that pretty quickly here.
Destroy generators to stop enemies.
Also, if you break these green barrels here, when there's food nearby, it'll actually poison the food. And so you don't want to do that. Couple cherries over here if you need them. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. Go ahead and get these guys over there, because it's just less enemies that you have to beat later. Just walk on over here, and this thing should pop up. Has a little bit of food. Down here you got a purple and a blue crystal, which are for 2 regions later down the line. I don't remember which ones they are. But if you just walk right over here, it gives you a super shot. Very easy item. Very fun to use. Basically just shoots an arrow that pierces everything. I think you get 5 shots. See, I know I just shot it 4 times, so. Yeah, it looks like 5 shots is what you get. See, there it is. Down here, there's a secret wall. Get some treasure, an extra blue crystal. You were actually able to see that earlier, I believe. But I can't remember where. Oh yeah, there are red barrels over here. If you shoot them and there's an item anywhere near them, it'll automatically destroy any item or chest or enemies nearby. I also think that includes potions. So you just walk over here. Should be able to get, I forget how to get this chest up. It's actually over here, yeah. Push that. You do need a key to get this chest. You push that, go up here, grab this golden set of fangs. And what that'll do is that'll actually make it to where you can go to different sections of the Forsaken Temple, later down the line. There are 12 golden fangs, and I believe 16 golden feathers. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. Sorry if you guys can hear my sniffling in the background. I'm getting over a little cold here. These guys gone. I believe that chest could be an explosive. No, it's rapid shot. Okay, great. Use that. Also, because we have another big boy coming up here. That's the end of the level, or towards the end of the level, that area there.
Avoid dangerous objects.
Oh, I thought we had another big dude coming up, but I guess not. The path ahead is laden with traps for the greedy. Sorry about that, guys. I had to step away for a moment, but we are all good now. So yeah, we're just gonna head up this way. Watch out for the fire, although it really doesn't damage you that much. Get this stuff over here. Sorry about that, guys. I had to step away again for a moment, but we should be all good now.
Meat gives more health.
I believe that could be an explosive, so I'm not going to open it. It will end up telling you, the way you can figure out if you left loot or you missed loot is at the end of the level, it'll actually play a sound of laughter. See if I can shoot that. Yeah, there we go. So you can also shoot them, and like I was saying earlier, they'll give out an AoE effect. So that chest right there, I know for a fact is an explosive. If you open it up, it will blow up this chest back here, which is neat. Do not pass through this gate until you find 2 switches. Well, they're pretty easy to find. There's one right here, which drops the level ramp. And then right over here is the other one, which drops the bridge in front of the general. So yeah, we're just gonna head up this way. Just avoid this guy. He'll eventually blow up on his own. Shoot this turbo at the general. Which actually did a lot of damage to him, wow. Another level gained. Death awaits those who try to pass. Prepare yourself. Basically, it's telling you that that guy right there, which is death, he's waiting for you. There are 2 types of death. There's red death, who drains 100 health, and then there's black death, and he actually drains 1 whole level. No matter what experience level you're at, he drains an entire level. Now, the only way to beat them is with anti-death or with a potion. And then we're pretty much gonna go right up here and just make our way out of the level. Now we're gonna have our after level screen. So this just pretty much tells you your kills, experience that you gained, and the gold. Here are your stats, which increase with every level by 5, I believe. Except for your health, it increases by 100. Here you can use the money that you got to buy like food to heal your health, keys if you want to stock up on keys, items, meat, potions. Here you have various things like growth, which makes you giant, fire amulet, electric and light amulet, acid amulet. Those all add elemental effects to your weapons. You got fire, lightning, and acid breath, which is basically just lets you breathe that respective element. Super shot, which I explained already. Reflect shield, I never really figured out what this does. I think it reflects projectiles. And then electric shield, which puts an electric barrier in front of you. Same thing with the fire, except it's, fire. Phoenix spawns a familiar that lets you have like an extra shot coming out, like a fireball basically. Rapid fire lets you shoot faster. Hammer is like an earthquake type deal. I think it lets you use it 3 times. 3-way shot makes you shoot 3 different directions. Invisible, invulnerability, X-ray glasses. That's actually really useful. It lets you see what's inside of a chest or a barrel before you break it or use a key on it. Gas mask lets you breathe poison. Anti-death lets you basically do the opposite effects of what death does to you. So if red death affects you, you take 100 health from death, and if black death affects you, you basically take 1 whole level from him. And then down below that, you can spend 1,000 gold each to add 10 points to whatever skill you want. So yeah, and this shows you what items you're at. There's also, oh, I was wrong. So there's 20 golden feathers and 28 golden fangs. So and then up there at the top, above those are the legendary weapons that you get for defeating bosses. I'm sorry, you use them to defeat bosses. So if you get like the axe or something, I think it lets you, or like the book, it lets you drain half health from the Lich, which is the boss of the Forsaken Province. Anyways, we're gonna leave it there for today. That went on a little bit longer than I wanted it to, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. There'll be more to come, and hope y'all have a nice day. Peace.